We've got some more live music coming at you, this time jazz with a twist. And to talk to us about that today is Willie Soul. We are so excited to get to know you and see what this event is all about. So thanks for joining us.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Of course. So what does this mean, jazz with a twist? What can we expect?
So basically, Jazz with a Twist came about actually one day after finishing a show I did here in June in Jacksonville, Florida, my hometown. We was trying to figure out what would be the next thing that I would do here. And we was like, man, we got to do something different. It's got to be something different, something that really describes who I am as an individual, Willie Soul, because my music and the genres that I play is almost like a mixture. And I always seem to call it like a pot of gumbo. It's a mixture of jazz, blues, R&B, soul, almost anything that feels good, you know? Sometimes it's pop, but you know, sometimes there are different types of jazz also. But what we decided to do this time is I met a young lady by the name of Javon Jones back in January in Columbia, South Carolina, at a festival I was playing on called the String Festival. And I said, man, I gotta get her to Jacksonville. And this lady, I'm telling you, she plays things that you wouldn't even imagine of on the electric violin. So that's gonna be one of the twists. But I actually have some other special guests coming as well. But you don't think of an electric violin playing R&B, right, old school music, pop music. So that's the twist. Normally when you think of the violin, you know, it's orchestral music most of the time. But, you know, that's part of the twist. And of course, the songs that I'm going to do, you know, that's the twist. You know, anything that makes people feel good, you know, just, you don't, sometimes when you think of jazz, and sometimes, you know, exactly what I said about the violin, you can get caught up in different types of jazz because it breaks down into categories. Right. So, you know, that's really how Jazz with a Twist came about. Me and my manager one day was just thinking, like, what is it that we're going to do? But it's got to be something, you know, with a bang, because actually that day on Jazz with a Twist is my actual birthday as well. So it's like we got to do something phenomenal, you know, that's going to grab people's attention. So that's how that came about.
So I was going to say it's a big birthday bash for you. So everyone coming out and celebrate. Speaking of you, though, I mean, what inspired you to want to be an artist?
And I started, you know, playing at a very young age. But, you know, I realized, you know, I really believe I started studying blues first. And, you know, just playing in the church, that whole kind of thing, you know, that soul was already in me at an early age. Then started studying jazz. Yeah. You know, I started studying jazz and had people pouring into me, you know, within the jazz genres and everything like that. And I just kept right on, you know, flourishing with it.
You've made it all your own. You've taken that little bit from each kind of genre and just made it your own with a twist. I love that. So if people are coming out to this event, are there going to be any COVID protocols?
Well, what I will say is this. We're not mandating that you have to wear a mask, but I want everyone to feel safe and comfortable. You definitely can wear a mask, you know, because of course, you know, it's out there. If you already been vaccinated, it's no secret that you still can pass it on. So of course, I want people to feel safe and comfortable that you can wear a mask, but we're not saying, hey, you can't come in if you don't have one on, that kind of thing. But I will say that feel safe to wear your mask. You know, I do want everybody to feel safe to wear their mask, you know, that kind of thing. That's the one thing I will say about it.
All right. Well, let's get into the nitty-gritty details. Where is this? When is this? And how can we get tickets?
Jazz with a Twist will be at Cuba Libre Ultra Lounge in Jacksonville, Florida on September the 12th, 2021. The doors open up at 5 o'clock. The show starts at 6 p.m. You can get your tickets at www.williesoul.eventbrite.com. That's where you can find your tickets at. So don't hesitate to get your tickets. Start getting your tickets now.
Okay. And one last question before we go. What does it mean to you to perform in your hometown?
For me, it's everything, you know, because you never forget where you come from. And also, you know, when I do shows, you always have those people that's like, hey, I wasn't going to tell you I was coming. I wanted to surprise you. So you never know who you're going to see, you know. You never know who you're going to see, you know, people that you haven't seen in a long time. Maybe it's friends, family, whatever the case may be, people you never seen before. So you always appreciate being home. It's nothing like the hometown, nothing like the home team. So, you know, being here is just a vibe. You're never, you know, you can go anywhere in the world and play. I mean, and there are some places that treat you like home, but it's no place like home, you know, just in general, you know. So playing here is amazing. It's a phenomenal thing, and I can't wait to do it.
All right, everyone. We'll go out and celebrate Willie Soul's birthday, September 12th. So excited for you, and it was so nice to meet you. Thanks for being with us today.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Of course. And if you'd like to see this segment again or get more information, go to firstcoastliving.net.